Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is a reading for the sign of Cancer. I believe Mars is direct in your first house. Let's see what we have for Cancer. I call upon the divine to guide me with this reading. Reveal to me any important information that Cancer needs to know. If you're Cancer Moon, Venus, and Sun, or if you can resonate with the reading, claim it. What do we need to tell Cancer and the world, whoever is watching this video? Cancer. Empress. Okay, I think there's some kind of improvement perhaps when it comes to your reputation. Or are we dealing with a mother figure here? Are you becoming a mother? Because this is a symbol of fertility, abundance. Your reputation is going up. You're becoming, yeah, perhaps you're becoming a mother. You're becoming, this is for the women who wants to have children. I don't know in what situation you're in, but this is about pregnancy, fertility. It could also be creativity. You could be pregnant with a creation, with something. Pregnant when it comes to ideas, perhaps a new idea to bring abundance to your life, maybe a new business idea. Okay, because this is abundance on earth, fertility of the mind, fertility of the soil. What else do we need to know? The moon, howling to the moon. Someone is missing you. I can sense an energy, a deep energy of longingness. Okay, I don't know if you can resonate with that. And the moon is the ruling planet of Cancer. I know moon is not a planet, but in astrology, it's one of the celestial bodies, one of the planets, and the sun is referred to as a planet as well, and it rules Leo. So yeah, I can sense a deep longingness with a moon card. I don't know why. Maybe this is someone who's longing, like wanting to see the Empress. Or maybe for some of you, you must have been longing for a child because, again, Empress, fertility, motherhood, pregnancy, femininity, like a deep longingness that represents the Empress. Whatever the Empress is, it could be an actual person. Somebody could be missing their Empress, their mother, their actual mother, and you could be the mother, and maybe you miss your mom, or your mom misses you, and you're physically away from each other, maybe in different countries. Okay, what else do we need to know about Cancer? We have the Queen of Wands. This is Leo. Mars is direct in Cancer, and eventually it's going to move to Leo, opposing Pluto. Someone is passionate. There's a passionate energy with the Queen of Wands. So I think there is somebody here who's going to move ahead with their plans because Mars is direct, moving direct. It means the warrior. The warrior has been fully recharged because when it's in retrograde, it's like a halt. A halt. It's like a temporary setback. It's like a pause. Whatever you've been planning to do, you took a pause. Well, it wasn't intentional because Mars in retrograde, nobody can control it. And everybody was affected, not just Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. But now you feel fiery, whatever this is concerning the Empress. Again, it could be motherhood. Maybe somebody here has been planning to become a mother. Maybe have a surrogate mother, someone who's been wanting to have a child of their own. Maybe you found a surrogate mother, or maybe you want to proceed with your IVF. This is I just feel like a very, very deep longing, a very deep longing, what do you call this? A very deep longing energy with the moon card. I don't know why. When like literally howling to the moon because they miss the Empress, or they've been wanting to achieve and attain the energy of the Empress. Or maybe they're missing your mother, they're missing their mom, or their moms are missing their children, their daughters. Or maybe somebody lost somebody here that resembles the Empress, a Taurus in energy, Venus in Taurus. Doesn't have to be. It could also be a partner, somebody's missing, longing for their partner, for their Empress. But again, somebody feels fiery here with the Queen of Wands. This is the effect of Mars. Look at this, the moon, a new moon in Leo. There's a new creation, spring. Spring has sprung when it comes to Queen of Wands. That's why she carries the sunflower. New moon, but new moon, full moon in Leo is finished. And then we have a new moon in Pisces. Temperance, Jupiter, Sagittarius. You're feeling balanced here. You're feeling like you're achieving. Somebody here feels the energy of harmony, of balance in their lives. But at this, I can imagine someone who took a pause, and then now they're willing to proceed with their plan. Because Mars was in retrograde before, and now it's moving straight. Something happened. I think the last time it was straight direct was on November, December. Sometime between those 2 months, whatever you've planned to achieve back in those times when Mars was stationed direct, you took a pause. Everybody took a pause. Everybody halted, their plan. Could it be marriage? Could it be your IVF process? Surrogate pregnancy, like literally motherhood plans, or could be your status. Promotions at work, something concerning about your abundance, your business. This is like fertility of the soil. You could also be involved in farming because of the Empress. There's something here about your success, your reputation, your motherhood, your femininity, your beauty as well, your art, your creativity. Took a hit when Mars was in retrograde, and now as Mars moves direct, you feel the power, you feel empowered. You are the Queen of Wands now. You're gonna go ahead with your plans. You feel in balance, in harmony with your soul, in harmony with your mind. You know what you're about to do. You're not just feeling impulsive. You're not just feeling obsessed about this. Whatever you've been planning. What is this Empress energy, by the way? I just keep talking. I don't even know what the Empress is, because it could be many things. It could have 100 to 500 meanings, to 1,000 meanings. It could be an actual person, a partner, a mother, the Magician. Yeah, this is about creation. Empress, creativity, Magician, manifestation, creation, employment. Oh my gosh, that's why I told you, I think for many of us, including myself, we've all been planning to be self-sustainable. Because the Empress represents the fertility and abundance of the soil. The soil multiplies whatever you put in it. Like if you put 5 to 6 seeds, it will eventually it will grow into one plant, and that one plant, or maybe two, it will grow into a bush, producing producing fruits, vegetables, and it's self-sustainable. That 1 to 2 seeds that successfully germinated will eventually grow to a self-sustainable plant, bush, or tree. That's the representation of Empress. And with the Magician, I think this is for most of us, not just Cancer. but the Cancer specifically, because Mars is stationed direct in your sign, this is about someone who's been planning to achieve self-sustainability through self-employment, using their own gift, using their own power of manifestation, using their own skills, their creativity. Just imagine a painter finally gaining the courage to go ahead with his or her plan to sell the paintings that he or she made, instead of relying, relying on their employment. I can imagine someone who finally gained the courage, okay, Queen of Wands, to quit their job and become self-sustainable. And this is something that you've been longing to achieve. There's a longingness, there's a deep longingness to finally do this for yourself, for your children, finally gaining independence to feed yourself using your own hands. Like, you know I can imagine how awesome it must be to create something with your hands and sell it to the public and finally gain something, money. And that money, let's say somebody bought your painting, I don't know how much, 10 pounds, $20, whatever part of the planet you are in. I can imagine it must feel awesome if you created something out of your creativity, like painting, and sell it, I don't know, 50 pounds, 100 pounds, $200, and you use that $200 to pay for your rent or to buy yourself a new pair of shoes. It must be, it must be amazing. The feeling is very fulfilling. It's so fulfilling, and that is what you're targeting now that Mars is stationed direct. But because you took a hit during the retrograde, and many many more planetary movements, Venus in retrograde, um what else, Venus in retrograde, and then Pluto moving to Aquarius, a lot of changes. You must have lost your job, you must have lost a loved one. Somebody buried this in their mind, that they're never gonna make it. And that's why I feel like, for some reason, I feel like with the moon, I can sense the energy of someone who lost a loved one, feeling defeated, feeling abandoned. Like there's a longingness that, if I know I failed 10 times, I failed 3 times, 2 times, 20, 200, but I'm not gonna fail this time. This time I know what I'm about to do. This time I'm gonna go ahead with my plan, even if it means quitting my job, so I can go full time with this self-employment. You're creating something bigger than bigger than the bachelor's degree that you've worked hard for 3 years, 4 years. Dreaming. Yeah, there's a lot of dreaming energy here with the Seven of Cups. You're dealing with a lot of things. You're creating. It's either you're creating something in your dream, or you're trying to discover what is the best ingredient, what is the secret ingredient for your success, to achieve the Empress energy, the reputation of the boss lady, the self-sustainable woman, the self-sustainable person. It doesn't have to be a woman, but the energy of the Empress is enriching on its own. It can enrich herself. I told you, like a seed, as soon as the seed of apple germinates, you just have to deal with, I think, a couple of years. And I think after 5 or maybe 3 years, correct me if I'm wrong, I think the apple tree can produce endless amounts of fruits. And that is what you're targeting. Self-sustainability that has nothing to do with, you know that's outside of applying for jobs. You don't want to rely on boss anymore, toxic managers and co-workers. Sometimes, I think sometimes it's not really for everybody, although others can thrive in that kind of environment. The 9 to 5 job, the endless meetings, and so on. Yeah, and you're trying to achieve balance here. The same, you're trying to achieve balance, or maybe you're achieve. I think I burped. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. That was so rude. Sorry. Yeah. harmony brought by temperance and two of pentacles. You're very practical when it comes to your energy. You know how to deal with the pros and consequences of your choices, of your search for the next big thing, for the next big project that can give you this abundance. You know, I firmly believe that you know what to do. You possess the skill, you possess the talent, you even possess contacts and connections here. And you know, it's like someone who discovered the evidence to win a case, like possessing a strong evidence to win a court case, but you're not telling any soul. Instead, you're waiting for the trial to reveal this evidence. Like, you know that you're in possession of something great. But it took you so long. It took you a long time. You had, maybe you spent a lot of years, months trying to discover the secret ingredient to your success. Okay, is there anything else that we need to do? We need to say message. Hidden. Okay, the moon represents veil. Something here is covered. There's a message in a bottle. There is a message here that you need to open up for yourself so that it can be revealed to you. Something here is hidden from you. Maybe your subconscious is trying to tell you something. You know what? The Empress and the Moon are both referring to the feminine energy. I think your feminine energy here is trying to tell you something. I just realized, because of the Queen of Wands as well. There's a very strong, passionate, strong-willed feminine energy that is around you. It could be you or a person close to you that's trying to help you. Yeah, this strong feminine energy is all over you. It's all over you, and she's trying to tell you something, but you need to uncover it first. You need to lift the veil. The moon represents the veil. Tell me about the moon. Tell me about the moon. Eight of Cups. There's a very strong water sign around you as well. Feminine water sign, perhaps. Or your feminine, your subconscious mind is trying to reveal something to you. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this. Neptune in Pisces. Your dreams are trying to tell you. Message in a bottle. Your dreams are trying to tell you something. The dream is a subconscious. The dream is represented by the moon. The Empress, feminine energy. That is our feminine side. Everybody has a feminine side and masculine side. What are your dreams telling you? Yeah, dream. Another card for dreams. I don't know. Maybe you should use your dreams to achieve to manifest. Use your dreams to manifest. Yeah, the birds. I can hear the birds outside. The seagulls are so loud. Maybe it's another. Yeah, something is being born here. Okay, I need to say this. Something is being born here. So I saw the sun, and then I mentioned about the bird. And for some reason, I saw pregnancy. I don't know if you can see it. At the bottom of the card, it says pregnancy. So I think something is being born here. I told you, the energy of the Empress is already pregnant. It already represents fertility of the mind, of the soil, or maybe your womb. Maybe there's somebody here who's been, maybe the dream. There's a birth, there's a pregnancy through the dreams, through the subconscious mind. Again, this is a card of fertility and luck, vitality, positivity, children. Okay, two cards pertaining to pregnancy. It could be actual pregnancy or pregnancy of an idea, creation, because pregnancy is creation. That is the product of creation. So something is being created here in your dreams, or maybe your dreams are trying to tell you that you are about to give birth to something. It's like a manifestation is on the way. I don't know how you can relate to this. Yin, I told you, creation. Look at this, because the yang is the destruction. There is something here being created. For some of you, it could be an actual child. Some of you must have been wanting to be a mother, but at the same time, I think you can feel it with the Queen of Wands energy. You can feel it that it's coming to you. It's about to happen. You're about to give birth to a new life. And it's something in your dreams. The angels maybe, or the universe is communicating with you through your dreams that there is a creation, there is a pregnancy, there is a birth that's about to take place. So I wish you guys all the best. I can feel a very intense energy here. Thank you so much. Have a good day.